Hello everyone, trust you are all doing fine. Welcome to another design tutorial. Okay, so today I'm going to be teaching you how to create this very simple birthday flyer. Actually simple depending on how much effort you put into it. Alright, so I'm going to be showing you how to do it or how I did it right here in Photoshop. So if you are new to this channel and you've not subscribed, please do consider subscribing and make sure you turn on the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I make any new upload. I still remain your host, Emmanuel Father, and without wasting much of your time, let's get creative. Alright, whenever I launch our Photoshop, this is how it's going to be looking. So we're going to be creating a new document. Go down to create new, and we're going to be titling this birthday. Okay, and we're leaving our measurement in inches, giving it 5 by 5, which is the standard size for social media post, and we're leaving our resolution at 300, and we'll just click on create. All right, okay, it's launched. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be increasing zooming our canvas. So to do that, just hold down Alt, and if you're making use of a mouse, use your scroll wheel to zoom. Alright, and so what we're going to be doing now is these are the resources we make use of for this particular tutorial, and I'll be dropping the link to the resources below this video, so do well to download them and make use of them in case you want to replicate this. So the first we're going to be doing is we're going to be bringing in we'll first of all be creating a solid color or a solid background around this, and to do that we just go down to this place where we create our new adjustment layer. Or first of all, we'll unlock the background here, the one we have here. Go down to where we create our new adjustment background, or where we'll give our background a solid color. So we just go down to create new adjustment layer, click on it, go down to solid color, and you just give it a dark color, guys, a dark color, or maybe a color very close to black, or you just click on OK. Alright, after giving this solid color, we're going to be importing the materials or the resources we make use of for this tutorial one by one. And to do that, we go to where our files are, and we're picking in this background first. So drag it into Photoshop and just drop it here. Now we're going to be scaling this evenly. That's we're going to be increasing the size evenly, and to do that, you hold down your Alt and drag. Alright, and we just check this, and okay, what we're doing now is to blur this, and to blur this we'll go down to filter, go down to blur, select Gaussian blur, and you could just leave yours around 25 to 30. 25 to 30 is cool. You just click on OK. So what we're gonna be doing now is we're gonna be changing the blend mode from normal. We'll go down here, change it from normal to let's see, I think hard light is okay. Hard light is cool. We're gonna be leaving it as hard light. Alright, if you know me for some time now, I like adding noise to a lot of things I do, so I'm gonna be adding noise to this background. And to do that, I'll go to filter, also go down to noise and select add noise. Okay, I'll be leaving this around 9, 910. 910 is cool. 910, or okay, let's just say 9. I'll be leaving mine 9, but yours could be between 9 to 10, and you just click on OK. Right, after clicking on OK, I'll be introducing or bringing in another background. So go to where our resources are. I'll be dragging this particular background inside again. I'll be releasing this. We'll also hold down Alt and scale. The purpose of holding down Alt is to scale evenly, right? So we'll hold down Alt and scale, and we'll just check this. Now I'm gonna be doing something. I'm gonna be converting this to a smart object. I'll just right click on this. Okay, and I'll convert to smart object. Then I'll go down to filter. Also, I'm going to be blurring this. Go down to blur, go down to Gaussian blur, and I'll be leaving these around 25. No, 25 is too small. Maybe 31. Still between 29 to 30, and you just click on OK. Now all I need to do is to change the blending mode also, or the blend mode also. And I'll be leaving this at okay, let's see, overlay soft light. I'll be leaving this as soft light, guys. Alright, so that's it for the background, for me, this is the exact background I'm going to make use of. This was how I came about the background or created the background. So to ensure orderliness, I'm going to be grouping this whole layers I brought in, and I'm going to be titling it or naming it background, and short BG actually. So I'll just select the first one, scroll to the last one, hold down shift and select the last layer. All right, and then select all, and I'll just hold down Control plus G to group. Now I'll be naming this BG, as I earlier said, BG. Okay, that's it, guys. And the next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be bringing in the image or the model we'll be making use for this particular tutorial. Please note, this is a fictional design. It's actually not a real, it's not a real birthday flyer, but this is just for the purpose of this tutorial. So I'll be bringing in the model. I'll go back to where my resources are, and I'll select the female model and drag into Photoshop and drop it. All right, after dropping it, I'm just gonna scale this. Hold down Alt and scale evenly. Okay, this is good for me. This is okay for me. Increase it a little bit. Now I'll be doing a bit of editing to this image to make it pop or to make it sharper. So I'll just go down to filter. Also, that's selecting the layer, of course. Go down to filter, go down to camera raw filter, and you wait for it to load. Once it's done loading, the first thing I'm going to be touching here, or the first thing I'm going to be making adjustment to here, is on clarity. I'm going to be increasing my clarity to, I'm going to be leaving it at 100, and make sure it's on basic first of all before you start making all these adjustments. What I'm going to be doing next is I'm going to be reducing the exposure a little bit. Okay, I'm going to be increasing it instead a little bit to just maybe 0.15 or so. Then I'm going to be reducing my highlight a little. I'm going to be increasing my shadow, and I'm going to be touching my dehaze or dehaze, whatever you call it, guys. I'm just going to increase it a little bit, and I'm just going to click on OK. As you can see, I already have a popping image which looks good than it was initially. If you see, if I turn on off the smart filter, you can see the difference. All right, so what I'm going to be doing next is first of all, I'm just going to group this image, because I just want it to be neatly arranged actually. So I'll just hold down Control plus G, and I will just title this image, or IM rather. IM is cool for me, so I'll just close this. As you can see, my layers are neatly arranged. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to just bring this model down a little for now. I'm just going to be leaving it like this, and the next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be bringing in this happy birthday write-up. It's already customized and it's been turned to a JPEG or PNG rather, so there'll be no point typing it. So I'll just drag it to Photoshop, bring it in, and I'll also release. Now I'm just gonna scale this, that's reduce it, bring it up a little bit. Yeah, so I'm just gonna bring this up, and I want it to go behind this model or this layer. So all I need to do is to bring the layer below the image. Now okay, so we're gonna be making changes to this particular write-up or this particular happy birthday vector. And to do that, since it's in a JPEG, it's not actually typed, so it's not typed by me, it's a PNG file. We're going to be changing the color. As you can see, it's a reddish color, so it's not fitting to the background, depending on the background you are designing on or whatever you're making changes to. So what we're going to do is I'm just gonna right click on this. After right clicking on this, I'll just go to I'll select blending options. So once I select blending options, this box is going to pop out. So the first thing I'm going to be checking here is, the first thing I'm going to be clicking here is you could just click on color overlay, or if you want a gradient fill, you could click on gradients overlay. All right, so you can see I have a gradient overlay already, and the color is already white, a color with a touch of gray. So once you check it, you just click on it again, like you just select the option again, and you could just make adjustments here. Okay, you could just make adjustments here. You could change the color here. think this is too grayish, so I'll just click on OK. I think this is okay for me. I just want it to be more of white, so I'll move this a little and I'll click on OK, guys. As you can see, this is exactly what I have. All right, the next thing I'm going to be adding is I want to add a drop shadow to this. Now, I'm not somebody that usually make use of shadows so much, but then the reason I make use of a shadow here is because if I make use of a shadow, it will create a lot of difference between the background and the image. So I'm just gonna add shadow to this, and I'll just check. Whenever I see check, it means selecting. Right, so I'll just check shadow overlay. Sorry, not shadow overlay, drop shadow rather. All right, then when I select drop shadow, as you can see, it made use of the previous settings I had. So I left the opacity around 57, 60, and the angle, of course, 90, and the distance is around 10. The spread, I didn't give it any spread. I left it at 0, and the size is around 7. Right, so this is okay. I'll just click on OK. All right, as you can see, it's already giving me this distinct look. Right, so the next thing I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be introducing a write-up. It's more like a wish for this particular design. It's more like a birthday wish, right? So I'm going to be introducing it, but before then I'm going to be bringing in I'll be bringing in a particular I don't know what to call it, but this celebration stuff people usually have on designs. So I'm just going to bring it inside Photoshop, and I'm just going to release this. After releasing this, I'm just going to bring it up a little. Then after bringing it up a little, I'm just gonna I'll just drop it. After dropping it, I'm just going to change the blend mode to let me see which one suits me the most. Let's say overlay. Okay, overlay is good. Overlay isn't bad. So I'm just gonna bring it in like that, and I'm just gonna drop it. Okay, I'll be introducing the write-up I earlier said, but I'm not going to be typing it because I already have it on my notepad, right? So I'm just going to copy this. Just going to copy it. Copy. And I'm going to select my text tool. I'll drop it here, and I'll hold down Ctrl plus V to paste. All right. After pasting, I'll just highlight it. Select the layer. Okay. I think I'm going to separate the layer. I'm going to make sure the layer is above my image layer, right? So I'll just drag it and drop the layer above my sorry, it went into my image layer rather. So I'll just undo this. Let me undo it and take it above my image layer. Yes, okay, so I have it separate. Okay, so I'm just gonna select it, highlight it, and I'm gonna change the color to white first of all. After changing to white, I'll come down to my properties bar, and I'll change the font to Montserrat. Okay, I think this is cool for me. Montserrat is okay. So I'll just check this. Hold down Ctrl plus T also to scale, and I'll just select this, make it bigger a little bit, and I'll just drop it here. I'll just check this. So this is cool for me. This is okay for me. This is nice. Okay, the next thing I'm just gonna do is I'm gonna be introducing. I'm gonna be bringing I'll be writing the dates. So I'll just also select here, and I'll be making use of 9th. So 09. And I'll hold down Control. I'll highlight the text, and I'll go down to my properties panel also, and I'll increase. I'm gonna be making it bold, Montserrat bold. Okay, bold. Yeah, so this is okay for me. I'll hold down Ctrl plus T so that I can be able to scale it. So once I scale it, I think this is nice. This is perfect for me. So I'll be duplicating this to add the moon. So I'll hold down Ctrl plus J to duplicate. That's the shortcut for duplicating. But of course, first of all, I have to check this, then hold down Ctrl plus J to duplicate. So I'm just gonna go here, and first of all, let me drop this, go here and drag, then just gonna highlight this, select it and edit it, and I'll write May on it. Let me put May on it. All right, so I'll just select the whole of this, and I'll also come to my properties panel. I don't want a deep version of it, I just want a light version of it, so I'm just going to make it medium, and I'll just shop this also. I could just hold down Control plus T to transform, and I will reduce it also, and I'll take it below 9. Okay. So guys, as you can see, this is what I have. So I could just group all my texts, hold down Control, select all the text, and hold Control plus G and name it text 1. Right, this is okay for me. So, and guys, we're almost done. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be introducing the name of the lady. I'll be writing it below here, but then I intend writing it in white, and it's not going to show well, maybe except if I put maybe a shape around it and write the name. It's not going to come out well, but then I don't want to also make use of a shape. So what I need to do is I'm going to kind of create a gradient around here, so that a darker color, I'll be introducing a dark gradient, so that I'll be able to write the name and it will be very visible. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to select on my image layer. That's select on my image layer. I would open it up, select the image, and I'll just create a layer mask here, or add a layer mask instead, rather. So after adding a layer mask, I'll just go to my gradient tool, select my gradient tool, and I'll just come here and drag this up a little. Yes, so as you can see, it's created that that gradient fill for me. Okay, let me just adjust it. You just adjust it till it suits you, or to the best way you feel. So this is okay for me. I'll just check this. So after checking this, I'm done with this image. For now, there's still something I'm going to make. There's still a change I'm going to make to the image, but not now. Let me type in the name first. So I'm just going to select my text tool and drop here and write the name I want to make use here is Akase. For Calabar people, they understand. So Akase. All right, so I'll just check this, hold down Control plus T also to transform, so I can scale. So after scaling, the font I'll make use of for the name is called Byzanthium, or Byzantium, whatever you choose to call it. So I'll just check this and double click on this to highlight. Okay, I'll not be changing in blend mode. I'll go to my properties panel again, and I'm just gonna type in the name of the font, Byzanthium. Okay, it's already showing, and I'll just select it. As you can see, guys, this is the exact font I want to make use of, and I'll just hold down Control plus T to also transform, so that I can make adjustment. I can scale to the best way I want, or the best way I can. So guys, I think yep, so I think this is cool, this is okay, this is nice for me. So I'll just drop this, I'll just bring this down a little, and I'll just click on this. So guys, as you can see, we are almost done, or let's say we are 95% done with this design already. It's just a simple design, guys. It's not so difficult to do. So the next thing we're going to do is I don't know, someone said I like noise too much, yes, but I just love the feel, I love the texture, and also I'm going to be adding noise to this particular image. That's the model image. I'll be adding a little noise to it, and to do that, I'll just go back and select the image folder again, folder or layer again, select on the image, and I'll go to filter, go to noise, and also add noise. All right, I'll be leaving mine at 10. Okay, I might increase mine to, let's say, 12 or so, around 10 to 12, depending on how much or how you want it, guys. So, and I'll just check on this. So guys, as you can see, this was how I created this very simple flyer. Okay, just one more thing to give this a finishing. I'm gonna be okay, let me select the first layer so it doesn't come below some other layers. All right, so I'll just select my first layer, and I'll create a new layer here. All right, after creating a new layer here, I want to kind of create a light effect. So I'll just pick my brush tool, make sure it's on soft brush. You can come here and make the adjustment, make sure it's on soft brush, and then make sure the hard is on 0, and you could just clip after picking it. To reduce it, you could just reduce it from here also, but the shortest way to reduce this, or the easiest way, is to just make use of your square brackets to either reduce or increase it. So I'll be reducing this a little bit. So after reducing this, I'm just gonna change my fog color. I might pick any color. Let me pick this color. Okay, let me pick this color, or let me pick this one, and just move it to this point, and I'll click on OK. So this is what I have. I'll just come to anywhere I want to introduce the light and just tap it a little bit. Wherever I want to introduce the light, I'll just tap it a little bit, guys. Then I could just come here and change it from normal to soft light, or screen, or hard light, whichever one you choose. Let's see how screen will look like. Okay, I think hard light is the best. Okay, I just want this to be bigger, so I'm just going to increase my brush size. Still want to touch some places with it. I'm just going to increase my brush size. I'm going to increase my brush size. Okay, or rather, let me make use of the other method, so that just come here, increase the brush size. This is too big. You could actually type the values, so let me just leave it at 1200. Yeah, I think this is okay, and I could just come here and just tap, guys. So as you can see, I can still come here and change it to okay. I think the hard light is still good. Okay, hard light. I think this was too much, so I'll just undo this and reduce the brush size. Let me reduce the brush size. Okay, I think this is okay. Just tap it again. No, let me still increase it a little bit. So let me leave it at 1100. Just select this and just tap here, guys. Okay, so I think this is good for me. All right, guys, this was how this very simple yet unique birthday flyer was designed. If you found this helpful, you could just group your layers to just make things neater. You could just group them more and just title it. So guys, if you found this helpful and you want to see more tutorial like this, please do consider subscribing and make sure you turn on the notification bell so I'll be notified whenever I will make any new upload. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.